Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second weekly race for Super Metroid. My name is Tracy. With me today is Elminster RTA. Elm, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I am excellent. As I always like to say, anytime we get to do a Super Metroid randomizer race, it's a good day.
Yeah, for sure.
So tonight, for those of you who didn't watch the earlier race, what we're doing this week is an area randomizer, fairly similar to an item randomizer, but just a few changes. Elm, you want those changes are?
Yeah, so the game is divided into several different areas, which are criteria west of Redship including East Criteria, Meridia, Upper Norfair, Lower Norfair, Pink and Green Brinstar, Red Tower. Blue Brinstar is actually included in the criteria area, but the connections between these defined areas are actually randomized. So the runners won't know when they go towards the elevator to Green Brinstar, for instance, they won't know where that's going to spit them out at yet. They'll have to see what's there, figure out how to get around the planet as the seed goes on.
Right. And so as we saw in the earlier race, finding the different areas is a real thing. So we had Elm himself was looking for Lower Norfair at the end, and we had Sloters in the race, and he was looking for Turian at the end. And so it's not just a matter of finding those items, also a matter of routing yourself in a way to just find out where you need to go.
All right, and again we have an early morph ball.
Yeah. Also, we'll note that the items in this seed are completely randomized, so it's not just majors on majors. Oh, an early wave beam. That's a nice find.
Yep, not really much in the way of progression, but it's nice to have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't progress you really, except for saving you from doing some of those gate glitches, but still nice to have. Plus the damage output beyond the pea shooter.
Okay, so we have missiles and supers so far, supers in the ceiling. The supers are going to be good to make sure that they can open green doors, which probably the first one I think of is in Big Pink, where Charge Beam is. They end up there.
So since they haven't picked up power bombs, the next item they'll have to go look at is a bomb tree zone, and it's got to be a progression item. So we're going to see either power bombs, or we're going to see speed booster, screw attack, or bombs themselves.
Yeah, that's the only location left right now.
Okay, let's talk about the runners for a second. So we have in the upper left, we have Black Elite John. On the lower left, we have Toasty Muffins. In the upper right, we have Totori, otherwise known as Scotty Morphball or Scotty McBody, who has decided to change his name yet again. And on the bottom right, we have Gameaholic. In the background, we also have Sephi, also known as Antinomy, and TG Derp. So quite a few runners, which is really great because we had kind of a low turnout in the afternoon race, so it's good to see quite the turnout for the evening race.
Yeah, so John and Totori both have sub 50s and any percent. Actually, I think John is like very close. I don't know if he's quite there yet. Toasty, I don't think has one, but has been running randomizers for a fair bit now.
Yes, he has.
Gameaholic's a newer runner. I don't think he has sub hour 80% yet, but
it's around. I think it's just over an hour. He has also been running a lot of randomizers over the last 3 months. He's also a newer runner. Oh, and Toasty going to check the last missiles. 230 missiles, known because in Hundo, this is the last missile pack you're going to pick up. I like this play because it's easy one to forget and hard to get back to. And he picks up an extra pack of supers. Unfortunately, nothing beyond a little bit of ammo. But at least it's some supers, and those are certainly going to be useful until they find Charge Beam, assuming they do find Charge Beam.
Yeah, so the players have gotten bombs from Bomb Teresa, which is nice because they don't have to worry about running out of power bombs and soft locking themselves.
Absolutely.
But they do not have power bombs yet, which means that they're not going to be able to open orange doors or get past power bomb blocks, which is actually it's more common to find power bombs before bombs in randomizers.
So interesting. We have John going to the right and found plasma beam in the ocean area. Scotty's doing a gauntlet check, and it's like Toasty's going to go down the elevator into what would normally be Green Brinstar. And let's see, where does he find? Oh, he also finds himself in the ocean. So that's the first instance of our area randomizer. So instead of going to Green Brinstar, these two, Toasty and John, have found themselves in the ocean area. And we'll see where it puts them next.
Yeah, so this area now, like all of Wreckship is open to them, and they're actually looks like John is making his way over to Fantoon with only 99 energy and
no suits.
5 supers, and yeah, no suits.
Wow,
so he's gonna take 40 damage a pop.
That's gonna be a rough fight.
Toasty is piecing out of that area. He's gonna check what's behind the Golden 4 door, which is also really dangerous. That's Upper Norfair. Until they find Meridia 2, they're going to be taking constant heat damage in most rooms in Norfair.
Oh, and Scotty finds some power bombs, so there we go. That'll be useful.
Okay, so that's a really, really good find for Scotty Totori, because he's the only one out of these who made the play of doing Gauntlet without the bombs. And doing Gauntlet without the bombs is actually quite difficult and time-consuming. There's a very large risk of taking lots of acid damage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anytime you do Gauntlet with one tank and no suits is dangerous. Very dangerous.
So the power bombs actually open up 2 more area connections that Scotty would be able to check. He can go back down to Blue Brinstar and go left through the power bomb wall. And it looks like John found power bomb somewhere, which is good for him. He's about to see that there's another pack in the back of Gauntlet, but he won't be needing them. But yeah, Totori can go down to Blue Brinstar, power bomb the wall to the left, and check what the area behind there is.
Yeah, I think that looks like that's what he's doing. I think that's a smart play. Like you say, like we said, Fantoon, no suits, no energy tanks. That's a tough fight, and not that many missiles to do Doppler. So. Okay,
so John's power bombs apparently were, I think, the left side missile and Wreckship.
Okay.
So he must have gotten those, and then also left before fighting Fantoon. Which, like, they're really, with no energy tanks, probably not in a great shape for fighting Fantoon. Even with Plasma, even with Wave. Because the beams will not really help you all that much if you don't have Charge Beam.
Exactly. Okay. Totori gonna go check out the Billy Mays room. See if there's anything there.
Yeah, so he'll be able to get onto the invisible bridge here by just doing a running jump through the door properly. The boulders in the ceiling in this room are going to do 40 damage apiece. So he's going to want to make sure he doesn't get hit by them.
Oh, and a vanilla Billy Mays. Just coupled missile packs. Although at this point, if their only choice ends up being going to Fantoon, those missile packs will be useful. But we still haven't seen what the so-called meme route direction goes to. See if Scotty goes to that spot next.
I
apologize. Sure yeah, I apologize now. I'm going to be going back and forth with Totori here. Because I'm so used to it being Scotty. Whether it be Scotty Morfall or Scotty McBody.
Yeah. Did we see where Plasma was?
Yeah, it was in the ocean. Hmm. There we go. And this is even a dangerous route because those side hoppers, were they 80 damage?
Yeah, they're 80 damage. Gotta be careful.
Oh boy. So it looks like that took him to another Norfair site with a heated room, which is again.
Yeah, that's brutal. If his health was under
Oh.
80, then he would have been in a lot of trouble coming back.
So here Toasty's going for that Fantoon fight, so let's see how he does. This is pretty trolly.
Like, John is in a bit of a better position here because he has Plasma, so
Yeah.
he has a better chance of killing these side hoppers when he comes back, rather than getting hit.
Oh, is that backdoor lower Norfair spot? Oh my god. Yeah, you're not getting very far there, so... looks like we're gonna see a bunch of really difficult Fantoon fights. A lot of really difficult choices.
Yeah,
Gotta choose one.
Toasty doing pretty well for himself right now, just about as well as he can. There is one connection they have not checked yet, I don't think. And that's
no.
the door
Yeah.
out of Red Tower.
Yeah, good call. Let's see if anyone thinks to go there. And looks like Toasty's done with Fantoon. Nicely done. Only 19 energy left, but when you're only starting out with 99. We'll see if Wreck Ship has anything useful to offer.
Yep,
So I got this. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I was going to ask, seeing that they're being forced into heated rooms in a lot of places, can we expect possibly a Varia suit in Wreck Ship, or perhaps if they go down to that, or possibly also that other spot they haven't checked in the going down towards Red Tower?
I'm expecting that other spot to either to lead to Brinstar or Varia to show up in Wrecked Ship.
Okay. Because I assume the logic is going to allow them to have either a few more E-tanks or a Varia suit before they have to do those heated rooms. Oh, Gameaholic doing some IVJs to try and check that Criteria Powerbomb spot.
Yeah, it's a long check for sure, but I don't have too much open to them right now.
It'll be a pretty big play if he does find something useful there. Okay, didn't see it was at the right side supers.
It was just a missile.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what Gameaholic finds. And just another missile pack. Okay, Scotty going back towards... Oh, here we go. There's something useful. Speed booster.
Wow, okay, so... did he go down the door towards Red Tower?
I don't believe so. I believe he went over to the right.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right.
So that'd be so that's your other transition, is that one?
Yeah, the transition is beyond the mode item, actually.
Okay.
I'd forgotten.
Gotcha.
So yeah, speed booster. That opens... I was about to say it opens the Criteria Supers location, but it actually doesn't. They don't have a required energy tank to spark all the way up to that. But with the speed booster, they're going to be able to shine spark across that mode and check what this transition is.
Yep. Oh, and John taking a death here. I don't know if he's saved anywhere.
Okay, he was in
It
Gauntlet.
was yeah, okay. So
Um,
he saved his ship, so that's good.
yeah, Toasty is in a bit of a hairy situation in the attic. Down to 24 energy. The Key Hunters there do 60. But having the plasma beam really helped him a lot.
Yeah, and he's not going to be able to go to the bowling spot because he doesn't have anything to get past it, and not enough energy to get the spike hits.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So that's kind of maybe there's an E-tank up here. This item up here. It's a very difficult one to get without speed booster or some other or space jump or something like that, or space or even high jump.
Yeah, he's going to have to lure the stripper all the way to the right so that he can get it within range of a platform that's high enough for him to use to get on it. And then he needs to ride that tripper back and forth across the sky to get the top tripper on screen so he can jump on that one.
And unfortunately, these things don't move when they're not on screen.
So Gameaholic is going to try to spark up to the Criteria Supers. He's going to find out he doesn't have enough energy to do so.
We'll see. He can at least check the item with some wall jumps at least.
So Toasty having that reserve tank, actually, he could farm to fill it and then use that energy to boost across. But
he gets an energy tank. So now he's got enough energy.
Sky Missile.
Yeah, he's got enough energy to go across now. So even if he takes 2 hits, he'll be fine. Even 3 hits if he can manage to not get it below 180 before he goes into that room.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't see how the players got to Red Tower, which transition that was.
No, I didn't see that either. I was watching Toasty there.
So, Totori went. I think he went west of he went through the normal Red Tower entrance.
Okay.
And that took him to Upper Norfair. This elevator goes down to Norfair. So you have 2 transitions up here, one to the right, one to the left. He took the one to the left and then pieced out immediately. Okay, it was the Meridia tube, which is actually right there. So
yeah, nearly vanilla high jump boots. So that's something you guys didn't find in the afternoon race, those high jump boots.
Yeah. I didn't find high jump boots in either of my combo rando seeds in the finals, so that was a good 7 hours of not having them. And then
that's a lot of it's a lot of lesser jumps.
Oh, okay. So Toasty, I'm sure he would like to go up and see what that item is. But it's quite difficult to wall jump past that spike without touching it.
Yeah, and certainly doable, but yeah, that's a difficult set of wall jumps, and with only 24 energy.
He's gonna die if he so much as touches it again.
Exactly.
Totori took the Frog Speedway really quick over to check Bubble Mountain. Yeah, only crosses one heated room on the way, so isn't risking a lot with 99 energy.
I suppose he could check Croc. It's still pretty tight with no E-tanks though.
I think yeah, it is doable though. It is an option. I'm not sure if he meant to go back down that elevator. Maybe he's
not sure. And still we haven't seen Various suit.
Hmm.
Okay, so Scotty decided to go back up, and let's see where this transitions them to. And we're in Red Tower. Actually, we saw that the other direction, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think we did. Maybe? It's hard to keep track of.
I know it is. I think we saw the other direction.
How much trouble did you have keeping track in the earlier
Oh my
race?
god. It was difficult. Between the two of us commentators and chat, we were able to catch most things, but wow. Okay, here's an item we haven't seen yet. And missiles. And super missiles.
I think somebody else has checked alpha power bombs, but I don't
Oh
remember
yeah,
who.
you're probably right. It was oh, who was down there before? Somebody was down there before, so it must have been
Like, okay, that's the thing about area random in particular,
yeah,
actually.
Exactly.
Is that people's players' paths can diverge so much.
Yep.
With item random, it's fairly easy to follow. Like you remember what's where. You have a mental map of the game, so you can see players' paths diverging. Like you understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm. So true. John, go ahead checking those criteria power bombs. Oh, there's another transition they can do here. There's the back door into Meridia. Let's see if nope, Scotty doesn't think of that, so we won't see where that goes.
Yeah, the green gate to the right of this red tower elevator. That gate is actually the green gate's blocking the area connections that are making them one way are removed in this. Also, the crumble blocks in front of the lower Norfair exit are removed, so you can take that path two ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in fact, we saw somebody. I think Cheaty Face did that in the earlier race.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't watching. Oh, Space Jump.
Space Jump for Gameaholic. That's a nice find.
Gameaholic has also managed to find his way to the green and pink Brinstar area, which is loaded with items.
Right, Nick. Actually, that was a big item. A lot of stuff there last race.
Yeah. He's got this transition. Oh, it goes
to Red Tower.
So alright, so that's where that ends up. Yeah. So that was a really good check by him.
So he'll check these items that we've seen, and then maybe head back over to the Green Hills and hopefully check that pink Brinstar area.
Yeah, I'm actually like, I don't think I'm kind of confused right now. I don't think Gameaholic got to that area via Red Tower.
No, I don't think he did.
Because he would have definitely checked this stuff before.
Exactly.
But the pink burn area is so rich that I think he should have just continued there.
There's so much stuff there, and then you can keep going on to the left and find the green area.
Oh, he did. Never mind. Okay, yeah. I don't know why he didn't go down then, but. So we've got we know how to get to Fantoon. Everyone's got Fantoon available, as rough as that is for them.
Well, the difficult part is we've seen so few E-Tanks. We've only seen one actually grabbed. We've seen one blocked by Speed Booster and blocked by not having enough energy. So. And John decided to go into Fantoon.
Yeah, so I don't think we didn't find too much in wrecked ship. I don't think.
No, we really didn't.
There was an E-tank, there was a reserve tank, but as far as I can tell, Fantoon isn't required to be fought right at this moment. Gameaholic better not be doing what he... Oh, never mind. He has Space Jump, which he got in Green Hill Zone, so he's okay to Space Jump all the way across the stream. He needs to be careful. The spikes do 60 damage. John also needs to be careful. He's at low health in Fantoon. He was in health bomb range due to being under 30, so luckily he was able to get a ton of health drops to spawn all at once and pick them up before Flame touched him. Gamehog just finding missiles at X-ray.
Toasty going into Meridia. From the tube. And let's see where that takes him. Oh.
So,
back to the moat.
I think somebody checked that already. Yeah, somebody's definitely checked that already.
Yeah, I think we saw someone go the other direction there. And John's got Fantoon down. Nicely done.
Really would like somebody to be exploring that pink Brimstar area.
Yeah, me too. There's just so much stuff in that area.
But yeah, other than Fantoon, we don't know the path to get to any of the bosses quite yet. Yeah, we haven't found a way into... Actually, I think we did find a way into Lower Welfare.
Yeah, we saw the back door.
But, definitely want Various Suit for that.
Well, especially with no E-tanks. This has been very energy light, so...
Oh, Gameaholics found a way into Meridia. Can't really do much without the gravity suit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's actually to the right of to the right of the Meridia tube. It's actually underneath the correct transition to it.
And we get our third Fantoon fight.
Wait, oh, the moat connects to
the Meridia tube area, it looks like.
where the green gate is. Okay,
yeah.
Alright. And top of Red Tower, well, the Red Tower green gate connects to Green Hill Zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd really like to see someone go. That's such an easy spot to forget about, going this way. It looks like Toasty's gonna check it out, though.
So what's nice is that some of the level edits to the game here kind of like hint you towards going in those directions that you might never think to go because they're always one ways.
Right.
So the like another example is the tunnel that you pop out of when exiting Lower Norfair, that tunnel on the wall of Single Chamber. That is revealed, I believe.
Yeah, you can see it. It's hard to see because of the red background, but you can see it. Spazer. And Toasty picks it up, even though he already... I believe he already has... I thought they all picked up Plasma Beam.
So John, I think, is going to be the first runner who bothered to check the Rick-ship E-tank. I don't think anyone else
No,
did.
I don't think they did. That's a very dangerous check without suits, and it's just a missile. And he resets.
I mean, commonly you say before it so that you can...
Exactly. There's a reason.
Okay.
Oh, and Toasty gets another E-tank at the waterway.
Here's where our E-tanks are starting to be.
Yeah, I'm sure Toasty's really happy to see that. Oh, and Gameaholic found his way into Kraid. I did not see what transition did that.
Yeah, that's an absolutely essential transition to find. I think it's the only one that's necessarily like unique because there's only one entrance into Kraid's lair. I actually forgot to list Kraid's lair as one of the areas, but it is a separate area. Okay, so we know ways that all 4 bosses can be accessed at this point.
Yep.
But we still don't have nearly as many items as we want for that too. Oh, Tottori getting the Fantoon kill and nearly had a flame fall on top of him as he got it.
That would have been bad. 14 energy. And Gameaholic, having stuff you didn't have on your Kraid kill, he actually has some supers to do the quick kill, so...
Yeah, I would say you can do the quick kill with 10 missiles, but...
I've heard you can do it, but I've not seen it.
Okay, my issue with it was that I couldn't do the 2 missile strat to open it because that would waste a missile that I needed to kill it. So
Sure.
it's just kind of
If I remember correctly, you guys only had 10 missiles to begin with, so...
yeah, that was really dumb. So kind of need these guys a little bit. But Toasty's gotten 2 E-tanks. I think his second was just from Waterway. But he's definitely doing really well in health, and it's looking to me like this is going to be the way forward.
Yeah, he got the one that John just found in the Sky Missiles location. And of course the Waterway one. And going to check the Mission Impossible spot. See what's here. And more missiles. So my guess is he'll head on over to the Green Brinstar area. 6 items there? 4 at early supers and... No, 7 items.
There's 5 at early super. There's 8.
5 yeah.
5 at early
supers and 3 at the Edicoons. Looks like Gameaholic's gonna go that way as well. And we're gonna see what's at Edicoons first.
Oh, good for Gameaholic finally going this way.
Yep, absolutely. And supers. And regular missiles. See if he grabs those supers on his way out, since we still haven't seen any sign of charge beam yet. Yep. And he'll go check the power bomb area. He's got to be a little careful here too, with only 36 health. I'm not sure how much he has in that reserve. John taking his coffee break for the bowling scene, and Scotty resetting after finding nothing at the wreck ship E-tank.
Okay, so Toasty had a full reserve, looks like.
And we have more missiles.
Gameaholic actually using his space jump to get some speed up top and get out of Waterway a bit faster than slogging through the water.
I like that strat a lot.
I think it's faster. Like, I don't think there's any like vanilla situation that you do that without with space jump. So it's just like, I think it's just an uncommon strat, but it is faster. I just never think to do it.
So far, 2 missiles in this 3 missiles in the early supers area, and an E-tank.
Well, eventually the E-tanks might point them in the direction of Norfair.
Yeah, I wonder.
Have access to that.
Well, now he's got that 4th E-tank available to him, the one in the Criteria Supers. So that would be, typically it's the 4 E-tanks that lead you towards Hell Runs. So we'll see if that's where they have to go next.
Toasty has 3 E-tanks in reserve, so that is enough.
Okay. But he also can shine. Now he's got enough to shine spark if he wants to get the one at the Criteria Supers. So.
Oh, did we see? Oh, we did see that was an E-tank. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
So the top.
Ooh. Another
the elevator from Green Brinstar goes to the top of Meridia.
Oh, and looks like Toasty's gonna have to keep going, because I don't think he can jump out of there without some sort of spring wall or high jump boots.
No, I was actually kind of hoping he would land like on one of the hills here, so that he could try and get towards that crab supers item.
Let's see if he. Okay, looks like he's gonna head down this way.
So he could actually. He could have gone and checked Mama Turtle from here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's doable.
Yeah.
A bit of a pain without high jump or gravity or speed booster or something.
Oh, he has high jump.
Oh, working. Oh, right, of course.
We've got high jump.
High jump. We don't have ice, so I don't know if he can get back up without ice or spring ball.
I can't remember if Toasty picked up space jump or not. But if he did, then then the Mama Turtle item, like where the
He's
E-Tank
really-
is,
Yep.
would be
Super easy.
accessible to him. So going down here, here's another transition you can check, and it is this is actually back of wrecked ship.
It's the
Forgot.
Forgotten Highway.
Yeah, this is connected to the wrecked ship. So yeah, already cleared that. He's just gonna peace out. So you can go over to the right here and drop down to where the map station is, go left. That's another transition. I think we already know that. I think we saw Gameaholic find it at some point from the other direction.
We've seen that from the other direction. And I forget what it went from, but it'll at least get him out of the water. And John gonna check ice. So we haven't seen this yet. And it's super missiles.
I really wish Toasty had gone and checked Mama Turtle. Her little it's there now.
Yeah, I do too. That was definitely doable for him.
It may end up that he has to go go to that Meridia transition again, and drop down and eventually check it from there.
Let's see where this elevator takes him. And we're back at Red Tower. Oh, he's gonna go right back to Meridia.
Yep. So John, not finding much of value at the ice location, is going to reset. He doesn't have. Well, okay, he has enough. He has enough to get to Crocomire.
Yep.
But can't really do much else in Norfair. So I think he's gonna go do that.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. He's got the one energy tank that'll get him down much more easily. He's got the wave beam, so he doesn't have to do the gate glitch there.
Yeah, this could be the answer too.
Toasty finding Kraid's lair. Looks like he was about to do X-ray strats on that missile and managed to shoot it first, so. Okay, so Croc holds, and I counted this earlier today, I already forget. So Croc holds, what, 5 items? So we have the item behind Croc, the cosine room, the early power bombs, the early Croc power bombs, the Indiana Jones missiles, and the actual grapple beam spot itself. So that's gonna be 5 items that he's gonna be able to check. And we haven't seen a whole lot of majors in general. So hopefully there's at least one item that's gonna help them out here.
We haven't seen a whole lot of anything really, yeah.
No, we really haven't. We've seen a whole lot of ammo is what we've seen. I mean, Gameaholic has 95 missiles and 40 supers. You know? Okay.
Does John not have space jump?
I'm not sure he's been to that spot yet, so...
Yeah, I guess not. So with his health, he's not going to be able to check that Crocomire E-Tank and survive the trip back.
Unless it's an E-Tank and you can't count, or Varia. No, it'd have to be an E-Tank, sorry, it can't just be Varia. Because you have to go through the acid.
Well, Varia
environmental.
Acid.
You're right, yeah, Varia probably would do it. Stay out of that acid. Okay. We'll be able to see these other items, though. And more missiles. I've been saying that a lot lately.
Doesn't even have charge beam, but
nope.
He's choosing not to pick them up.
Yeah, he's only got 55. I say only, comparing him to Gameaholic with 95. But my theory, and I don't know about you, is until I find Charge Beam, I'm just gonna keep picking up those missiles and supers.
See, if it were set to have item fanfares still in the game, I might feel differently about regular missiles.
Especially regular missiles, but they don't have without the fanfares here. And power bombs. So that's one location left, plus the actual location behind Crockemeyer.
Oh, I didn't see what Game Hawk found it. What was
Power bombs, crab supers. They were power bombs.
Power bombs. Okay, so
Yeah.
he's going through the left door down to fish tank room, which means he's going to fall past Mama Turtle, so he's not going to check it either.
You gotta go through that other door or move over pretty quickly. Okay, coastline room. Let's see. What do you got for us? One of my favorite rooms being the math person that I am. And a reserve tank. Oh my god. And with as little energy as he has, I think that's a good idea to take it. In fact, I might even use that bug station that refill bug spot to fill it up, but he's not going to do that.
The one in the room above here, above the shaft, is better, honestly.
That's a good point. You're right.
So I expect he's going to use this, and then probably save, and then try and see what that... Well, he's not going to save. I would save here if I were going, and I would then go check the croc e-tank.
Yeah, that way if you don't make it, or if it's just crap, you can always just reset.
Oh, he's going back. He might have just thought of that.
Yeah, I just thought of that.
Oh yeah, Owl's
good,
right.
Owl's got it. Owl with the strats there. Yes, he could crystal flash. Falling into the acid early though, that's not a good thing. And it's just missile, so nothing at Croc either. Oh my.
It's gotta be Mama Turtle or... No, okay, so it could be anywhere in Norfolk actually, because Toasty's got enough E-tanks available to him.
Yep. I really want to see this at Mama Turtle though. Oh, we found X-ray. Oh, did we find that? No, we found that early. Never mind.
Yeah.
In the where are the pink birds? So I completely missed when they found X-ray before. So.
Game Hawk is making his way backwards through Forgotten Highway.
Have we seen this transition from the Forgotten Highway? I don't think we have.
This is connected to the back of Wreck Ship.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the Wreck Ship. So, we've already seen everything there is to see here. And I think Gameaholic has as well. So like, oh no, actually he has not killed Fantoon. It looks like
no,
so
he has not. And interesting that I didn't realize this before, but in this version, you can actually check this item before you go to Fantoon.
Yeah, that was a change specifically made to the area randomizer, I believe. Yeah, so that item actually doesn't exist in the powered off room state in the middle of the game.
Right, or in the normal randomizer. So to answer the question in chat, all items are randomized. It's not just the majors with majors. Pretty much anything can be anywhere within logic. So you're still not going to find Varia deep in Lower Norfair, for instance. El, maybe you know, can you find with that backdoor entrance to Lower Norfolk? Can you find Varia in those first checks?
That's a good question. I don't actually know. I don't know too much about the logic behind this particular rando. It's fairly new.
Yeah,
I think
maybe months old, like on the order of 2-3 months old.
Yeah, it's really neat though. So for people just joining, the game is divided into several different areas. So separation of areas are like Red Tower, Green and Pink Bird Star, Upper Norfair, Lower Norfair, Criteria and Blue Bird Star, Wreck Ship and Forgotten Highway, all of Meridia, Craze area. So the transitions between these areas are randomized. So if you go up the Red Tower elevator, that door is going to take you to another random area connection.
John doing the above mountain areas. So far, has found supers and regular missiles. He's only got 1 E-tank and 2 reserves, so this is gonna be tight for him.
Yeah, because in RBO runs, you'll do this with 2 E-tanks and a reserve.
Exactly. And it's not quite the same because you're gonna want to pop that reserve tank before you run out of energy, because you're gonna continue to take damage as that reserve tank refills your energy up. So you're gonna end up taking more damage while you're refilling, and so you're gonna lose that much more energy.
Yeah, so question in chat, how does that show up on the world map? The map display is the exact same as it does otherwise. So if you uncover areas that are supposed to be next to each other, and you look at the map, they'll view as if they're next to each other.
Okay, John got in trouble in the reserve room, so he's gonna reset. He does have more than enough ammo to do crystal flashes, though, at least, so that's something. It's like Toasty's gonna check out that area. He's in much better shape with 3 E-tanks.
Does John have 2 reserves? I didn't see.
Yeah, he has 2 reserves.
Okay, so he is going to be able to make... He's going to be able to check the wave beam area, too.
Yeah, it's still a very difficult check. I mean, that's a RBO run killer, that area. But definitely doable.
Yeah, so...
Toasty going to check the reserve item, or items. Well, E-tank. He'll be happy to see that E-tank.
Oh, okay. John's going back to attempt the Norfolk Reserve area again, so he's gonna get that hopefully. That's gonna help him a lot more than it's gonna help Toasty right now.
Yeah, well, John needs it a lot more than Toasty right now. Meanwhile, Gameaholic is in a much healthier position in his Bantu fight than anyone else has been.
Okay, so Totori is back. No, I don't think he's been in this part of Meridia before, but he is here, so maybe we'll see him check Mama Turtle.
Yeah, he's checking the crab supers, which are, as we know, are power bombs.
Actually, I don't think he can get to both crab supers and Mama Turtle because he would have to wait unless.
He should be able to get there from this direction.
No, I don't think so. He can't get up onto that hill to access the door to the right.
Okay.
So, yeah, unfortunate. You kind of have to pick. Oh, actually, yeah, you really have to pick.
Right.
Between the two.
You had to fall that way in the first place. I see what you're saying. So I want to talk about something I've always wondered about. My understanding is the strat that John's using to farm up the bugs there with the bombs is supposed to be the fastest. Is that correct? And if so, do you understand why that is?
I'm not totally sure overall. But it can avoid some issues like you might have seen John shooting the bugs with wave beam, like with wave and plasma, and having some of them die inside the floor where he could not get the drop.
Sure.
And that was affecting his ability to get drops efficiently because the bug that you killed doesn't respawn until you collect its drop.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. So, a little funny scene on John's side there. He jumped right over that E-tank and then realized, oh wait, I really do want that.
Oh, I totally missed that. That's funny though. Oh wait, have we seen? I don't know that we've seen this transition that both John and Toast are about to
Nope,
check.
we have not.
Oh yeah, we've got a good sync here. I kind of forgot about this, honestly, but it's good that the tunnel is revealed to remind you. Okay, this goes into the top of Meridia.
Oh, right, we saw we saw it from the other direction. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. We saw somebody go from that top area.
Sorry, by top of Meridia, I meant coming from Forgotten Highway.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I meant. Yeah, sure, the back, the intended way in or whatever. I don't know.
And Toasty's gonna check that out. John's gonna go back. Does a crystal flash.
I don't think there's a lot here for Toasty to find.
No,
The best he's going to be able to do is go down the toilet, and then he's just going to end up in the sewers where where it already connects.
I mean, the reason why no one goes that way in vanilla is because there's nothing there. I mean, even in Hundo, you don't touch that area. The only time you ever see that is in RBO, where it's just ever so slightly faster to go from Plasma Beam to there, rather than take the exit out up towards Red Tower.
Yeah, so Toasty is leading as well.
So again, we got some new people in chat. So the area randomizer is basically a full randomizer with an additional part where the different areas are split up, and when you go from one area to another, it's randomized. So, for instance, going down into normally when you in a normal race, in a normal run, you would go down to Green Brinstar. When you go down that elevator, it takes you someplace else. I can't. That one was. Trying to remember where that took us. It took us someplace heated. But yeah, it takes you to different places.
I think it was. It actually spit you out at the door before the lava dive room.
Right. Yep.
Gamaholic took a death, but I didn't see where.
No, I missed that as well.
So John's heading back. John's going to check out the cathedral item that I don't think has been seen yet. It's kind of isolated, and if you have the option to take Frog Speedway, it's obviously the more attractive option. Ice Beam. Okay.
Oh, that's a good find. That's a very good find.
He's not gonna. Oh, well, he can Crystal Flash, so he's gonna be able to get out. This is interesting.
It's very interesting because that's an item very commonly forgotten. So it'll be interesting to see if anybody else actually manages to get that item.
So that opens up
Meridia. A little bit more.
Somewhat.
Little bit.
Not really, actually.
No, nothing we haven't seen. I don't think. Now that I think about it, so you really need that grapple beam to get beyond where we've seen.
Yeah. It might make certain things more convenient.
Yep.
But it doesn't open up any new items it couldn't already get to.
So Gamaholic goes ahead and picks up that extra E-tank. I believe he saw that it was there earlier, so now he gets it, which is nice. Yeah. We still haven't seen that Mama Turtle. It's Red Owl. I want to see. I want to see what's that Mama Turtle.
So I get the feeling that
else have we not seen that they can get to?
These guys, who have gone to Meridia, I expect they may have written off the locations already because they're like, oh, I've been here, I couldn't go anywhere, and just not thought of Mama Turtle their first pass through. So I worry they might not go back there for a while. I've done that in Plandos, and this feels a lot like a Plando right now.
Doesn't it though? So we got a question. So who's actually winning then? I can honestly say I have no idea. It's whoever finds. We're gonna need. We need Varia. Gravity would certainly help. We'd like to see Varia. Well, we need to see Varia. We'd like to see Gravity, but even just finding a grapple beam, so they could progress further through Meridia. Yeah, and you're right, Shadrain. John maybe has checked the most stuff. That doesn't necessarily mean you're winning, though, is the only thing, because if somebody else finds an item where he hasn't looked yet before he does, then that just changes everything. Oh, Game Hog died after the Fantoon fight? Oh, maybe he died at Fantoon, because he's doing it again. John finding his Kraid fight. And Scotty's gonna check Crocomire.
Yep, so... Oh, Toasty has 6 E-tanks. That's really good, considering...
He's got 6. Everybody else has 3. Oh, and Game Hog enraged Fantoon, and without Screw Attack or Charge Beam, that's really rough.
Yeah, there are ways to dodge the flames, but if you're not experienced, it's pretty difficult to do so.
Yeah.
With Plasma, he actually had a decent shot of shooting out flames before
And Wave.
hit him.
Yeah, Plasma and Wave did help him out, and he actually survived the first couple of flames, but the third one got him. Ideally, if you have Screw Attack, or you could Pseudo Screw with Charge Beam, you can just Pseudo Screw or Screw Attack right through each flame. It takes some time, but you'll survive. It looks like Game of Hog's gonna give up on Fantoon for now.
So now that I think about it, does that Ice Beam open up any new transitions to be checked? I don't think it does.
I don't think it does. I really want to see what's at Mama Turtle. No one's. They're either writing it off as not gettable or forgetting about it.
Gameaholic powerbombing the Boyons in the Criteria Sleeper's Dream to make it easier to get across here.
Yep, getting that extra E-tank, that'll help him survive Fantoon if he does. Go back that way.
John finally got Space Jump. And he's finally gonna get a bunch more E-tanks as well. After he's past the parts where he would have wanted to use them. Aw, come on, Cheaty, this isn't that much worse than the last one.
Yeah, 60 minutes in and we have found no suits. I didn't realize John hasn't checked any of that Brinstar area, so he's gonna find a lot of stuff. Nothing... Not what he's looking for, though. Having trouble getting that short charge. Fun fact, that waterway bridge is exactly the length you need to do a regular charge. In fact, when I learned how to short charge, which I'm still not very good at, but I can do it to some extent, I did it on that bridge because you knew if you got the charge, you knew it wasn't from just regular charging, because you had to get to the very end of the bridge for it to actually work that way.
Yeah, I think most people aren't aware of that, actually. I see a lot of people saying that you need a quick charge, like a one-tap, to make that, and you actually do not. It's pretty calculated. I feel it's interesting. Also, since everyone is checking things that we've already seen, I guess I'll take this time to comment that there is a spider on my pillow. I'd rather it not be there.
I'll take the time to mention that you should follow all these guys. All these guys run randomizers pretty regularly, so a lot of times they'll do races at any time of the day when they're available. In fact, I've raced with all of these guys. They beat me by a lot, because I still haven't gotten... My best randomizer race is still about 155 or so, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, I think the races happen like every night or every couple nights. I see it ping for randomizer in the SM Discord.
Yep, I see it all the time.
Just like not restreamed races, but just casual races.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you're into this sort of thing and want to race, the way to get into it, if you're not ready to go do the restream thing, get on the Super Metroid Discord and go to the Randomizer channel and just ping at Randomizer. And you usually, if you ask for a race, you're usually going to find a few takers. Oh, and God, you know, I wonder if he's just is Gameholic miscounting, or is he just hitting that extra item select by accident? I know I've done that before. Where
Oh, he nearly died to that final wave.
Oh, I know.
That was so close. Oh, he got a small health and then he immediately tanked a flame.
Oh! I've been there on that Fantoon fight. I mean, like, even though he's got more E-tanks than the other guys did, he still has no suits. Those flames will still hurt you, and you know, in getting that. You know, I actually one time I had so much trouble with this. I just fired off all my supers. I just said, if I don't have supers, I can't enrage him. So I just fired them all off. I don't really recommend that strat because you kind of need those supers for other things, but you know, it just got to that point.
Yo, Toasty's doing it.
Oh, here we go. What? Yeah, no, he's right. There you go. Okay.
There has to be something here.
There has to be.
I think we've checked everywhere else.
So either one of the suits or grapple beam would be my guess.
Knowing the suit, I doubt it's a suit. I'll actually be surprised if it's a suit.
I'm gonna call grapple. I'm calling grapple.
Yeah, I think I will call grapple as well.
A spring ball.
Nice.
Well, I mean, I guess that's progression. Oh, there's grapple beam. Oh my god! Wow.
All right, suitless Meridia. Let's go.
Here we go. Okay, what do you want to bet that one of the suits is in the sand pit?
Wait a second. So they got spring ball and grapple, and they already had base jump and high jump. That opens up Shack Tool. That literally opens up Shack Tool.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is not a fun check though.
Oh wait, no. Right, ice. Oh, he doesn't have ice. Okay, I think you need ice to freeze the.
Oh, okay, yeah, to the ice clip. It does open it up in the sense of he can get ice.
Oh no, not the ice clip. You can't do that ice clip without gravity, I don't think.
Okay.
But what I'm talking about is to get over one of the pillars in the sewers, in the sandfalls, you have to freeze in a veer.
Okay, gotcha.
And I mean, Shack Tool is just one location, but I think it's a little suspicious that both Spring Ball and Grapple were in that location.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, Maniacal. They finished A Link to the Past, and this is this weird randomizer where all the Link to the Past items were in A Link to the Past, and all the Super Metroid items were in Super Metroid.
I don't know if all the Super Metroid items are in Super Metroid. It's not looking like they are right now.
Ah. Okay, Toasty gonna make use of the spring ball. And Game Hall gets through Fantoon. Good for him. Unfortunately, he's gonna be disappointed with what he finds here. So, the Siege wanting you to get Ice Beam before getting that grapple spring ball. He's past. You can get to this whole area that Toasty's in right now without the Ice Beam because of the way the areas were connected. And that's the part you need most for Ice Beam is that Main Street area.
Yeah, so sand pits are totally open to him.
Yep.
And yeah, okay, with Spring Ball, he's actually going to be able to get all the way up to the beach and the watering hole.
Mm-hmm. See, looks like he's gonna go there first. Yeah, doing those wall jumps. I would think he'd be better off doing a spring ball jump for that.
What he should actually do is, since he's in a one tile wide gap there, I should just hold away from the wall and mash jump.
Oh, gotcha.
Because he will never get actually forced away from the wall because there's only one tile width.
Right.
It'll just keep wall jumping him.
Okay, but he gets up there. Use a nice spring ball jump. Oh, and John looks like he finally went to Mama Turtle. I didn't catch that. He's got his grapple beam. The nice thing about Suitless here is I actually find it easier to go. If you're using grapple beam, that room's actually a bit easier, I think, without suit. Using grapple beam than with. Oh, and John also.
He's gonna have to spring ball jump to get up here. There's no other way. Without ice, that is.
Yeah, John has the ice beam, so gives him a bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, John's gonna be fine. Oh, he froze that fish too early, but we'll get this item first. Should unfreeze by the time he gets back.
Yeah, he says, I don't need any more power bombs, I've got 35.
Oh, he double hit that one with plasma, killed it.
Yep, so, well, he picked up the phaser, so, that's actually sometimes useful in Suitless Meridia. Because when you want to only double E-tanks at the watering hole. Oh my god.
Okay, so this is where they were hiding.
Wow. And John's switching back to the plasma beam now that he's through freezing things. To answer where was Ice Beam, it was in the cathedral area, that cathedral missile spot. And John's gonna be happy to see these E-tanks. And Gameaholic having that space jump has a much easier time getting some of the items here in the wreck ship area. Looks like Scotty's gonna do a crystal flash, having checked out those Hell Run areas.
Yeah, he's about to find Ice Beam, I think. What sucks about the cathedral item in heat is that you take a bunch of lava damage as well as the heat damage.
Exactly.
Okay, so Toasty, checking the left sandpit, making sure to jump over, keep doing spin jumps in the right sandpit to avoid sinking.
I didn't see. Did he save before coming down here?
Yes, he did.
Good. I was kind of surprised he checks the left one first. The right one is so much easier. Is this bit of wall jumping? Oh, he's got a spring ball. He's gonna do a spring ball jump here.
Yeah,
John.
I guess John is just gonna forego the sand pits and go straight to bot tween. Oh, he just barely missed that. Was not high enough. Okay, so breaking free of the water here. Once Toasty gets a spin jump. Oh no, he's just gonna spring ball jump it. Okay.
Yeah.
So he can do wall jumps. Okay, is he gonna do wall jumps?
He's got to do
He
one or
has
the other.
space jump, so as soon as he dips above the water line here, he'll just be able to do a space jump to break through the water, and it'll be
Right.
really easy. I'm not sure if he's aware of this because he's not doing it. So it is possible to break the water line without space jump. If the tide is, I believe, at its lowest and you're doing wall jumps fast enough. He got the space jump out momentarily, but I don't think he's conscious of it.
No, I don't think so. And one thing you see a lot of runners not doing that I would really like to see more of is go ahead and lay that power bomb as soon as you enter that room. Get yourself in that morph ball, lay that power bomb, and then at least you can see what it is. Okay, he's gonna go back to the spring ball jump.
He should get the spring ball jump soon. It's
Yeah, he should be able to get that.
oh. Okay, John going to use this Metroid to do an ice flip to bot tween. This one is very easy to do.
Yeah, I can do that one.
Crouching with the Metroid on you puts it in the exact right position.
So to answer the question in chat about glitches, the glitches required are no more so than a normal randomizer. So, like the green gate glitch, the ice clips, although the green gate glitch is really only in a couple places. There's actually a few places you don't have to worry about that in this version. So, and of course you have things like zip skip and things like that available to you. So Toasty finds power bombs and screw attack. And screw attack would be nice, but he doesn't feel like, and I don't blame him, it's not worth the trouble to get up there.
Okay, so what's behind bot tween then?
Let's see if he checks the right sand pit now. And the next question is, will John go for a full clear of Meridia without a suit if this item is not gravity? And it is gravity! Oh my god!
Alright.
Wow!
After
John
an hour and 12
with the
minutes of
call.
games, happy to see that.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually really like that he went there first. Because now he doesn't have to worry about the whole sandpit thing that Toasty's been going through.
Oh, he can actually go for the full halfie too. Like, just that freedom of movement. He didn't get it. He took it kind of too long on that down grab, but
with space jump, it doesn't make nearly the difference as it would otherwise.
yeah, I didn't see what the first item in the right sandpit was for Toasty. He's gonna try and have a look at what the item up here is.
Oh, I see yellow, so that tells me it's either E-Tank or Power Bomb.
I think it's an E-Tank.
And he's resetting. Hopefully this will lead Toasty to go to bot wound, which is where he really needs to be. Let's see, so no charge beam says no microwave, so we'll see if he chooses to do the speed booster or the grapple beam kill here. Oh, good point, Owl. Toasty doesn't have Ice Beam, so he can't go to bot one unless he goes for the Crystal Flash Clip.
Oh, that sucks. I didn't even think of that.
In the meantime, doing a very nice snail climb instead of doing the grapple jump.
He...
Okay. Thought maybe he's just gonna check that aqueduct item. I don't know if he can check the one.
Alright, Totori is standing on the Totori. And
Yeah, he
gonna
gets,
get his spring ball and grapple beam.
and I believe he has ice already, I think.
Yes, he does. He had pretty much just gone into the cathedral.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, John got a blue suit kill with
Nicely
the
done.
Shine Spark.
Did you see what was behind Dragon?
I did not,
Mm.
but it probably wasn't important.
Yeah, probably another ammo item.
Okay, so now with gravity, you've got...
You got lots open. You got plasma, you've got the aqueduct items, you've got shack tools now, fairly easy, but still slow. 2 heat tanks in the right stand pit, nice. Yeah, I'm willing to bet. I think Toasty's checked most of the rest of Norfair. So I'm willing to bet he's forgotten about that cathedral item.
Oh yeah, that's
And it looks like
easy to forget about.
yeah, and it looks like that it's a very easy item to forget about. It looks like it's required. So just missiles in the aqueduct area.
Oh yeah, gravity is absolutely required for those two.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so
now John's gonna check those sand pits. And to answer the question, no, gravity does not stop heat damage in this particular setup for the area rando. Okay, John's gonna check that right sand pit first. Toasty really wants those E-tanks though, because although with his amount of ammo, he might be thinking of a lower Norfair check. He's got 9 E-tanks, couple at least 2 reserves, I want to say, and a lot of ammo to Crystal Flash with.
yeah, it's definitely an option. Yeah, 35 power bombs being his weakest link as far as ammo goes. Yeah. I think if I were in his position, I would go for a Sealess or Norfair under these conditions.
Yeah. In fact, I believe I saw you do that in one of your combo randos. Quite well, might add.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually it's probably more prone to being easier to do in combo rando, just because it feeds you some like involuntary supers from A Link to the Past.
Well, and plus you got that gateway straight to the screw attack area.
Oh yeah, that definitely helps. But yeah, we're finally gonna see with that shack tool, which if Toasty had Ice Beam, he could actually painstakingly get to.
What do you want to bet that Varia is here or at
he just killed Shack Tool right before the wall was finished.
Oh,
breaking.
he did. He might have actually been far enough to let that snail finish it off. I'm not sure how far you need to go because I know the snail will finish it off if you go far enough.
Yeah, maybe. If the snail was on screen, it should have been possible.
Yeah, I think I saw that snail. He might not know about that.
It's not something you think of either.
Well, I'm all for killing Shack Tool, but wait till he's done. Come on. Oh, there you go. This time he knows. He does know a little about the snail, so he gets through it. Not gonna check it ahead of time, even just gonna go right for it. And it's a reserve tank. Okay, I'm saying Vera is at Plasma Beam then. I'm not sure where else it can be, unless it can be in Lower Norfolk. I want to say we've checked everywhere else between the 4 of them. It looks like Scotty's trying to figure out where else to look. He's on the map check.
Yeah, I don't think gravity actually opens any new transitions either.
No,
Because Meridia is all one area, so.
And John just going to kill Shaq to a couple extra times for the fun of it. Yeah, if somebody can clip that. What is this? Okay, time to move on.
I think John has reservations about the item that he got here.
I don't blame him. Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to show that to our friend Blue Plasma Spark, who's a diehard Shaq Tool fan. Very much says don't kill Shaq Tool, so. Okay, his next stop's gotta be Plasma Beam. Although he hasn't checked the left sand pit, so we'll see what he does first. My guess is check the Plasma Beam first, then you can head down the left sand pit on your way down.
I want to say it still shouldn't be possible for Varia to show up in LN, but I'm really not sure.
In Lord Orpher, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Link Hero. Okay, here we go. What's a Plasma Beam? And it's Charge Beam,
Nice.
which is super nice, but not what we're looking for.
Good to have. Sure, he's very relieved to find it. Now he won't have to make sure that he has more than 80 missiles.
He's got more than enough ammo for everything now. He might have. I'd have to do the math a little bit in my head because of the extra missiles, but I think he's got enough to finish Mother Brain even without Charge Beam. You need 60 supers, but for every 3 missiles, that's 1 super. But yeah, he's got more than enough because 36 to get through Mother Brain 1. Yeah, he's got more than enough. So that Charge Beam really wasn't necessary. You absolutely take it if it's right there. No item fanfare.
So is Varia in Lower Norfolk? Is it like just behind the G-Hunters, maybe?
That would be my best guess, because I can't think of anywhere else these guys haven't checked. I mean, not to say that I know the item placement pretty well, but I can't think of anywhere they haven't checked. I mean, some of the obvious places we've seen some of the obvious places people will skip. We've seen everything's gated by Speed Booster. We've seen the Cathedral area. John's gonna go ahead and check that left sand pit. He's gonna be disappointed. Well, he'll probably pick up Vesper attack, but yeah.
You can definitely check that 3 Musketeers item with only 5 U-tanks.
Oh yeah, no problem there. The question is, how deep can it go, I wonder? Let's see if he picks up that. He's gonna pick up Spirit attack. With Spring Ball and High Jump, that's easy. Yeah, the question of the speed booster spot before bot one. If you're talking about the not Coliseum, the Aqueduct area, John checked that, and it was ammo. Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Varia being after Ridley. If I hope there's some logic behind this enough to not put it there.
Yeah, there's I don't think there's any way that it's going to be there.
No, I don't think so.
but I really don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tweaked area rando specifically to relax some of the requirements for the the outer edges of Lower Norfair.
Yeah,
Like given that you don't have to lava dive to get to Lower Norfair.
right. There are 4 items that would probably be pretty easy to get because there's the fire flea item. Remembering the fire flea area does not have heat damage, and there's 3 items in that exit area. Oh my god!
Hello.
Oh, hello! We didn't see that before. Oh my god!
Okay, yeah. So
wow. Ferry at Main Street Missiles.
that is.
I did not realize we didn't see that because everybody came into Meridia through the back way.
Yeah, we did see some people check.
We saw crab supers.
Yeah, crab supers. But you can't see the other item if you take the tunnel.
Oh, and unfortunately, we've seen our first casualty. TG Derp is forfeited.
Yeah, that was he forfeit 40 minutes ago.
Oh, that's the first I saw it.
Yeah. But he apparently soft locked, or thought he soft locked at some point. So if what people are saying in chat is correct, and he got Barry without gravity, he must have gotten a spike suit somewhere.
Okay. Yep. That's the only way I know of to do that.
Yeah, so if one were to do that, they'd probably just be like, oh, well, you know, I know where Varia is, I'll just get that and use that for all the Norfair stuff.
Yep.
I know gravity won't be there, and then I'll just skip gravity, because certainly have the items to do so.
Yep. And what's interesting is we have, with all the energy, because we've been talking about this as a possible thing. I guess John hasn't checked X-ray yet. I'm surprised he doesn't just go down to Lower Norfair. I thought he found it earlier. With all our talk of possibly having that Varia suit up in those outer areas of Lower Norfair, I could easily see these guys forgetting that spot in Main Street and still doing that, given the amount of E-tanks that they have now and given the ammo they have for crystal flashes. So it'll be interesting to see if any of them do get baited like we did.
John isn't in Goma quite yet. He's told us to find the entrance to Durian. We haven't seen that yet.
Nope. He's in item go mode.
Yeah, okay, that's true. I'll give him that.
But yeah, but not in route go mode. And has he found the entrance to Lower Norfair? Because we've seen it a few times, but I don't remember if he's found it yet.
I feel like it was one of the first things that was found, wasn't it?
Yeah, I feel like it was early.
Wasn't it at the elevator to Green Brinstar?
You know, I think you may be right.
Alright, so Toasty.
And Toasty do exactly what we were talking about. He's going into Lower Norfair without that Varia suit.
Well,
and
he honestly has the resources to be able to do this.
He can do this. He can do this.
He doesn't have charge beam, but that's kind of okay. I mean, he'll have the 30 supers for Ridley, hopefully. He's got grapple beam to farm too.
Yeah,
but I don't know. He doesn't seem to be interested in going. No, he's crystal flashing.
Yeah. I'm surprised he doesn't try and get himself to Firefly before he does this crystal flash. Oh wait, no, there's Firefly right there. He's trying to get down to just 49. Yep, now he's gonna go into the Firefly area and do his crystal flash.
Alright, so John is making a beeline to where, I believe I was correct about where Lower Norfair was. He's making a beeline there.
So the hardest thing for Toasty is, given that he doesn't have the charge beam, and given that he's going to be using a lot of these supers to crystal flash, it's going to make it difficult for him to have enough supers to go ahead and do that Ridley fight. So he's going to have to be very, very mindful of his ammo in general. Fortunately, he does have the grapple beam, so farming will be a much easier thing than otherwise.
What was here that he wanted so badly?
It's an E-tank.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
No, yeah, it makes sense. If you're going to try, every E-tank you can get, if you're trying to do Lower Norfair without Varia.
Literally nothing else would have been worth it. he would like you'd lose a
Love
massive
Varia.
amount of energy going for that item.
Yeah, Varia would be the only thing worth it, and I'm gonna guess it can't be there.
Yeah, I don't think so at this point.
Now that we've seen where it is. And missiles.
Yeah, okay, so it's a really easily passed up location for Ice Beam, which we need, and it's really easily passed up location for Varia as well.
Yep.
But yeah, Toasty's doing it. He's gonna save here too, which is gonna kind of lock him in here. Not really, and he could get out if he really wanted to, but he's definitely committed to killing Ridley right now.
Yep.
He's done RBO, so he knows how to do
Yes.
this.
And Scotty also killing Shacktool, but waiting till his tunnel is fully dug out.
Oh, one major difference from RBO that Toasty is experiencing is he doesn't have screw attack. So he's shooting all these Duskies to death. He took 1 or 2 hits, which...
Oh, another E-Tank. That's a fortuitous.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
Yeah, and in fact, that's one of the hard parts about doing Lower Norfair in general in a randomizer, because those E-Tanks are spaced in very, very convenient ways in the vanilla game. So when you're doing RBO, you count on the E-Tank behind Ridley, and you count on the E-Tank at Firefleet. We don't know that those are going to be E-Tanks. In fact, given that there's only 3 that he hasn't picked up, I think it's actually fairly unlikely that they'll be E-Tanks. And here he goes.
Owl is kind of right.
Yeah.
That might be a bad spot.
Yeah.
Because
that's a good point, because he's kind of at a point with his energy high enough. I mean, it's high enough to do Ridley, but this is a really difficult fight. I mean, this is what Shiny Zenny goes in with it on his RBOs, and he usually does fewer E-Tanks than most people. On the other hand, he doesn't have to farm for supers.
Not going with 30 supers is the thing.
No, he doesn't. He does not.
Super, like they really speed up the fight ridiculously.
Yeah. Like if I have choice between supers and even the regular Charge Ice Wave Plasma, I like to use supers. It's just so much faster. Okay.
I don't know why he switched to regular missiles.
I don't either. Maybe he didn't realize it?
Oh no, he definitely did. He's doing it on purpose. I don't know why.
He wants to save it for a Crystal Flash.
So you're right. Oh yeah, he's gonna need that Crystal Flash.
Yeah, he is. He could have shot one more super. You need only 10. It's the power bombs you need 11 for.
All right, nice job.
Owl also pointed that out in chat. Owl with the stress. Oh, and he's
nice.
Wow, it's almost like the seed says, just in case you don't find that Varia suit, we're gonna put those E-Tanks in these nice spots.
So I mean, Toasty isn't gonna need that Varia suit now.
Nope, not at all.
John having a very comfortable Ridley fight with Charge Beam and Full Beam combo and Gravity suit and Varia.
Yeah, and the only other place Varia would make any sort of difference is on the Rainbow Beam of Mother Brain, but he'll probably do stand-up glitch anyway, so you turn it off.
We'll definitely have the E-Tanks for it.
Okay, he's running, so he's still got 14 supers, Toasty does, so he's gonna get one more Crystal Flash getting out of here, which I believe is all you need. He'll probably save, though, would be my guess.
Oh, he came pretty close to hitting that Key Hunter, which would have been
that would be really bad.
He would have been fine, actually, but it would have been scary for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and it's nice that he managed to get that save before he ran out of energy and hit
he's gonna die to this.
Yeah.
It's gonna double hit him through his reserve tank, because his iframes will run out during his reserve. Gameholic is about to see the location of his berry suit, and he's probably not going to be very happy about it.
Nope. He sees it now.
So I think Toasty's best bet is to wait out Crystal Flash here, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. I really think he's gonna have to kill these key hunters. Ideally, well, maybe not kill that one, but he's definitely gonna have to plasma hitbox it.
Yep. One of the nice things about Plasma Beam is you can clip through these key hunters here.
Okay, yeah, he's just gonna kill it. I think that's a good decision for that one, at least.
Yeah, and I like that he's going ahead and popping that reserve tank ahead of time. Like I say, if that reserve tank goes off on its own, you're still taking damage while it's filling up. Okay, gotta hurry up here, Toasty. Oh, he's just gonna Crystal Flash right here.
Oh, he's cutting it close.
I've got it very close. I want to say he's about 6.
Okay, so John, going to probably the only transition he hasn't checked at this point, which is front of Lower Norfair. So he has to do this acid dive. So that is actually required.
Wow, if that's required to get to Turian, then Toasty's still gonna have to find that Meridia suit.
Oh yeah,
and the gravity suit. Oh gosh. Well, he'll get the gravity suit.
He might be able to get through. Like, so John took around 300 damage from it, maybe.
Well, he may not. He may be able to do it without the barrier suit. He's not gonna be able to do it without that gravity suit. So he's gotta have to find that ice beam.
Oh, he's gonna gravity suit is on the way to Dragon anyway, so we're not worried about Toasty whether Toasty finds it. He'll
find gravity for sure.
So yeah, he's
gonna. Still needs the ice beam.
He does need ice beam, yeah. So really, I wonder what Gameholic's thinking, seeing that Meridia suit there.
He might be swearing right now.
He doesn't come across to me as the type to swear.
No, you're right. I might be swearing right now. And there it is. The transition to Torian is.
Yeah, I
oh my god.
Couldn't be anywhere else at this point.
Okay, I am gonna have to save this seed because we both have a mutual friend who's out camping in the middle of France that didn't get to play this, and I know he's gonna want to play this. That being Ponk.
He's probably gonna be sad he missed this.
Oh, I know he's gonna be sad he missed this. So yeah, I'm gonna have to download this. I know I'm not gonna play it. Gosh. Of course, knowing where everything is kind of ruins it anyway.
That's true. Okay, Totori finally getting various suit. Yeah, so Gameholic has Ice Beam. Yeah, Gameholic has Ice Beam.
Yep.
So he's pretty much on his way. He's gonna find his E-tanks here. But after that, he'll be set on a path to boss route, and he'll probably check sandpits before then too. So he'll delay him a bit, but he will get there. Yeah, so even though Toasty's killed thoroughly, I guess it's him that we're the most worried about at this point.
Oh, no question. And when he forgets things, he forgets things. Like, I don't see him thinking about Cathedral for a while. John going for that baby skip. And doesn't get it.
So where's Toasty going? He's going to the transition here that's not Lower Norfair. It's Upper Norfair. Okay, so maybe he's thought about it. Possibly.
Maybe.
He has pretty much nowhere else that he can go, I think. Yeah, so I feel like he went to Lower North in the hopes of getting himself unstuck
Yep.
somehow by sequence breaking.
Well, and he hasn't found gravity yet, and gravity could have been in Lower Norfair.
Yeah, if Varia just was at a place that he had overlooked, or you know. Oh, okay, he's
Okay,
going
here we
for it. He's
go.
gonna find Ice Beam. He might have like had the time during Lower Norfair to think about
Yeah.
what he was missing.
Well, and it's smart to try and do something that's progression, because that gives you that opportunity to think about where else you haven't been while you're doing some progress, rather than sitting there staring at the map trying to figure out what it is that you're missing.
All right, and John, about to head to Mother Brain. Got a really easy fight ahead of him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 41 supers. He's got the full charge ice wave combo. Frankly, the only thing that could get him is a soft lock, and well, assuming he tries to do stand-up glitch. And John being rather infamous for his the so-called John lock that took that in the multi-category race tournament.
So Toasty actually mentioning in the IRC that that Ice Beam puts him in go mode, which is really funny.
Yeah, because he doesn't need to find Varia. He just needs to find gravity. Although,
Yeah, actually,
I still worry.
He's not, because like, let's assume he's figured out by process of elimination where the terrain entrance is. He can't get to it without a suit.
No, he without Varia. Yeah.
We know he's gonna find it. But
between the heat damage and that acid room, and amphitheater. I'm so tempted to type in SRL. Are you sure?
No, please don't.
But no, not gonna do it. Can't do it. But it's so tempting. Okay. Yeah, Scotty's in his Lower Norfair. Gameaholic going into Meridia. He'll get his. Let's hope he goes to Botwoon before checking out those sand pits.
If we're talking mid or spring ball jumps, they work the same in anything.
Yeah, in fact, they're a little bit easier to do in water or lava because you just have a little bit more time.
But yeah, you have floating wall jumps in lava and acid, so there's no need to do that. Like, you can honestly wall jump better than you can outside of liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Toasty's gonna free the Decora. There he goes. Oh, wait, okay. The layout patch juked me out. So that's a soft lock protection in case you fall down that pit with 0 energy takes. I forgot about that, but yeah, those speed blocks don't respawn with the layout patches.
Okay, let's see. Where is Toasty going now? Oh, I guess he's got that ice beam. He's gonna go back to Meridian now. I'll be interested to see if he manages to find that Varia suit. So, Shalska, he absolutely needs gravity. Toasty does, to get through that amphitheater room. Otherwise, you just can't make it. You can't get up there. It's debatable I think he's gonna need Very as well, just because again those heated rooms and how much damage that acid brings. I don't know if, even with all this ammo for crystal flashes and such, it's really not something I'd want to try.
All right, so Black Elite John is finished in first place, the time of 1:43:46.
Wow.
Yeah.
That, honestly, for this seed, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so we'll try and get him in here. I'm sure he has a lot to say.
Let's see, were there any items we didn't find? And there he is. How are you
John.
doing, John?
Doing fine. I'm like, finally it is finished. Finally.
Big GG's, congratulations, everything. Oh my god, that seed.
Yeah, let's see. I was so, what the fuck? Especially at the beginnings, I was like, where the fuck are all the tanks? When I find Frankenstein, I was like, I need to check everyone to have any tanks because 99 health is not my comfortable zone for Fantoon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you can still left Wrecked Ship after I didn't find any single elite tanks.
Well, and how about that gravity suit in that Barrio location?
Oh boy, that these two locations I was expecting in a ways can be theirs, but Varia, the place it was, fuck man.
Yeah, we had forgotten that no one had actually seen that spot. So we were starting to wonder if it could be in those early spots of Lower Norfair.
Yeah. Can you repeat?
But yes, then Toasty fell into that trap himself. He's actually just managed. He didn't find his ice beam till much later, and he actually went and did Lower Norfair without any suits.
Oh.
And Scotty realizing he hasn't killed Kraid.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So he hasn't found Kraid.
Oh, he is
Kraid
not.
is the most isolated boss in this
Oh,
right
yes.
Oh, wow.
So
was really isolated.
that okay, so he has to go all the way back through Lower Norfair to get out.
Oh my god, that's rough. But
yeah, so
but,
to repeat,
kudos to him for not forfeiting and keeping on going.
So to repeat what John missed, actually I forgot what you said that he missed.
I was talking about Toasty going through Lower Norfair without any suits.
No, John asked you to repeat something and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, I'm sorry, John.
It was okay, yeah, so the Varia location, we saw a bunch of people check crab supers through the tunnel, right, for the first time, and they never went past the Speedlocks location because they would just fall down Fish Tank and then fall down out of Main Street. So we didn't see Varia for a long time, so we forgot about that location. We were wondering if maybe maybe it could be at the start of Lower Norfair.
Yep.
Like at Three Musketeers or something.
Yeah.
Toasty really wants that.
Just after check 2, I went to check everything because after I kind of lose my mind. I was like, hey kids, I will do on those ways and check a bunch of useless items.
Yep. Well, and to be fair, on a normal randomizer, to get that far in Meridia, you're gonna see that item. So we had just forgotten that they all were right around that area, but didn't actually quite check it. Toasty does manage to get screw attack.
So Scotty didn't necessarily forget to kill Kraid. He just hasn't found
Yeah,
Kraid's
that's a
lair.
good
So
point.
he was hoping it was at the other end of the
Right.
fair.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That easily could have been Kraid's lair.
I don't remember where it was.
I'm not even sure I ever quite saw that door transition. Because once we saw it the one time, he's looking at other streams. So this could be. I don't know, of the three that are left. It's gonna be interesting to see who finishes first. Scotty looking for Kraid. Gameaholic making good progress. Just a little bit behind, and Toasty looking for that various suit. He's gonna check. Looks like he's gonna check plasma, and I suspect Shactul after that. Okay, yeah, thanks, Chadrin. Kraid being the right side of Green Star. Okay, John, do you have anything else you want to say before you go?
The only things I will say is that Elminster, your seed is really truly. I hope to never do whatever in my life.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so I also rolled the seed for the losers finals of the 2v2 tournament for Combat Rando.
Oh, yeah?
And that seed had Mushroom at the Lumberjack Ledge.
Yeah, I saw that. In fact, I'm not going to spoil it just in case anybody wants to watch it, the VOD later. But, yeah, I did see that part, and I did see some people going for that. So, yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say whether that mushroom was required or not, but it was a thing.
Oh yeah, no, I won't say anything else maniacal. I promise.
I mean, like it's a thing you'll know within 2 minutes of watching it, anyways. So.
Yep.
But I actually think knowing that gives people more reason to watch it.
Well, it was a good race, so yeah, definitely worth seeing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gameahawk's about to find gravity.
It'll make it. He'll feel pretty good about that, I think.
I forgot Toasty still doesn't have Meria.
He still doesn't have area.
Where is he going? Where is he?
He's like us. He forgot the main street location because he's been in and around it so many times.
Did Toasty kill Kraid?
That's a good question. I want to say we saw Kraid 3 times, but given that I forgot that Scotty didn't do it, I won't swear to it. Now, Toasty might be looking for Turing, but we all know he's not going to find it.
Oh yeah, he's probably, well... I was gonna say he's probably going to, Is this room not heated? This room is not...
I thought this room was heated. I swear I checked this one.
I think it might not be heated if you come from the other direction.
I wonder.
Yeah, okay.
I swear I checked that once because I was curious because, watching a lot of the randomizers from last year, I wondered if that was a possibility if, you didn't have high jump boots going back around the vanilla way.
Okay, yeah, so there's something in the game called door dependent FX in hacking. So the FX of a room is basically like kind of it's like kind of the background effects, but it can handle some other things such as heat. So like water, lava, acid, rain, fog, those are all different effects. The way that lava rises or whatever, like at the what do you call it? Sorry. The initial height of the liquid, that's also handled by FX. But door-dependent FX just completely changes the settings of the room if you come from a different door. So that's why when you come in from the top, the lava is already at the top. It's because of that.
Right.
And one of the other settings that was changed specific to that door is the fact that that room isn't heated anymore.
Gotcha.
So I think that was an oversight, but yeah, just kind of like That's how the game works. It's kind of like an exception to that room.
Okay. Meanwhile, Gameaholics killed Dragon. He knows where Barry is, so that's good for him. Scotty's still looking for Kraid, and we'll see if Toasty manages to remember the one spot he hasn't looked at. In fact, Toasty posting in he is looking for Turian to some extent. He's posted in the SRL. Now where is this Turian?
Yeah, I think he's probably killed Kraid. I think he just needs to find Turian.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the one thing he needs to get there.
Scotty's about to find Kraid.
Good. Okay, that's good.
Oh man, is he? Toasty's back in Lower Norfolk. I think he's going for it.
I mean, that's the only thing left to him, as far as he knows, since he obviously hasn't figured out that he hasn't checked that Main Street item, and not realizing that you need Varia for that area. Or well, we're gonna find out if we can do that. Certainly,
I think he can. So like, John took about 300 damage going through the acid.
Yep.
And Varia quarters the damage, so
yep.
Toasty's gonna take like 1200.
Yep.
Look how fast he's taking it. No, he can do this. He can do. He's got 3 reserve tanks too. He's fine. He's totally fine.
Okay.
He's completely fine.
You better be ready for a crystal flash when he gets out of here.
He's totally fine. He's completely fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. So, I think he can do it if he crystal flashes right before going into that. If he can have full energy going into that room, he's got enough ammo for 2 crystal flashes. So, crystal flash right before, crystal flash right after. And one other key thing: don't run into a space pirate, because he ran into one of those pirates.
Oh yeah, that's true. It does. Okay, well, it only does 50. 50 is honestly insignificant damage compared to what he's taken from the acid. It's not like it's 200.
Perhaps, but if he hadn't taken that 50 damage, he gets out of that room and immediately crystal flashes, so he might have actually made it.
Okay, so I'm actually enjoying this a lot.
Oh man, this is fun.
Like, probably more than I should. I'm so glad he skipped Varia.
Okay, so Scotty's done with Kraid, so he's gonna have to make his way back to Lower Norfair to get to Turian. Gameaholic will, I assume, go pick up his Varia suit now.
Oh, Toasty's sitting near pause at the end of the elevator. Like, okay, he knows where to go to get to Lower Norfolk, and he's not going there. So, I think he's actually looking for Varia.
So maybe if he can
wait, no, never mind. I completely misremembered where it was. Sorry, he is going straight for it.
Oh.
Alright.
I mean, if he would go to Meridia and hit his map screen, he'll realize what he hasn't checked. I think. Or is that too close to the Crab Supers? I'm trying to remember.
It might be too close.
Yeah, I mean, it's been so long since I've played this game with a map.
Well, no, okay, so, I think there are 2 item dots in that room on the map, and they're on different squares. They're on, I think they're a diagonal apart.
Okay.
So he probably would see, but I don't know if it would stand out to him. He started going down towards Ridley, because, like, that's what you do here, right? Alright, so he's gonna... he's gonna have to wait a fair bit to Crystal Flash here if he's gonna plan on doing that. He should just kill this, oh no, he can't kill him, he doesn't have charge. He could kill him with... Is he gonna Crystal Flash at the bottom here? No, he's... Okay, no, that was actually a legit attempt without CFing.
Mm-hmm.
It just seemed a little slow to me, like he was wasting time. But
Yep.
no, I know why it looked like that because he had to stall his jumps so that he didn't rise.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I don't know why he wouldn't just do what
Wait.
Scotty just did,
Oh, yeah.
because Scotty just fell to the bottom.
Ah.
I think that's the better call here.
Yep.
So Scotty officially takes the lead, I guess.
I guess so.
I really hope Toasty thinks to CF this time. I can't imagine him not.
Yeah, I think he could have done it at the bottom. It's hard because there's that space part right there.
Toasty should moonfall to the bottom and CF on the floor.
Well, there you go. That's not a terrible idea.
Okay, so I guess my question
like
is, what number do you look for on the energy counter to start your Crystal Flash when you're taking acid damage?
Oh, that's actually a really good question because typically in just regular heated room I would do it about about 60, but in it's so much faster that acid damage.
Yeah, so I think acid damage is I forget.
Yeah, acid damage without Varia, which essentially is no suits in the randomizers. Oof.
I'm gonna look this up because I don't want to be wrong.
Go for it. Meanwhile, Scotty's going ahead and he's in his getting his Metroid rooms done.
Okay, yeah, so it's 6 damage every 4 frames for plus 1 for heat, so 7 damage every 4 frames.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. So 1.75 per frame, which is how much per second?
Okay, here he goes again.
Okay, so that's 105 damage per second.
Okay, looks like Toasty's gonna go ahead and Crystal Flash. And looks like he's gonna make it. Almost there. Oh, and he still has to go through worst room.
He's fine.
Wait, did he not pick up Screw Attack? I thought he wouldn't pick up that Screw Attack.
No, he never did.
Oh, he maybe was trying, just never managed to get it. Okay, he's gonna Crystal Flash one more time, I think. Meanwhile, Scotty's almost a Mother Brain.
This room has rising acid, so it's probably not the best place to be for him.
No, I would agree with that. And he's gonna have to get across it with power bombs.
Oh, this Namahe is gonna kill him.
Oh no.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Okay, I'm sorry, how did that Namahe not kill him?
I don't know, because he should have been taking damage during that whole time.
Yeah, he should have taken 50 damage a frame. Okay, I know there's one weird interaction with the game, and that is that, like the center of Samus's hitbox, acts as a projectile, while you're doing a Crystal Flash. So, the main thing that the main thing I see this do usually is if you're stuck inside a door and you try and Crystal Flash to force stand, it doesn't work because the projectile that Samus is made of actually opens the door. But I guess the side effect of it is that enemy projectiles get eaten by it too. That's the only thing I can think of here. Because like an actual enemy's hitbox passing through you, that will do damage. Like Rinkas will do 10 damage a frame, Zebas will do 5 or whatever. But I guess enemy projectiles will not kill you in a Crystal Flash.
Okay, and Scotty getting to the end of Mother Brain 2. Looks like he got the stand-up glitch.
Oh, projectiles vanish as soon as they hit, whereas enemies hitboxes don't. Okay, that makes a lot of sense actually. So that those fireballs are only doing 50 damage a piece, and that's it. Okay, yeah, right. So it's not because it's a projectile; it's because it's actually no. I don't think pirate beams are projectiles. But yeah, Chad is right. Gold pirate lasers would definitely kill you.
No.
I don't think they're technically projectiles.
Yeah, Toasty making quick work of Turin now that he's there. Never did find his Varia suit.
Lucky for Gamehawk, like he knew exactly where his was. He did see it.
Yeah.
Before getting gravity.
Be interesting to see if he thinks to check that last door transition before, knowing that we've checked every other spot. And Scotty with a very nice stand-up glitch here. It's like 3 shots did it.
That was 4.
4? Okay. Oh, Owl making a good point. Toasty also never picked up Charge Beam. He's got more than enough ammo for it, but yeah, he
has way more than enough.
But yeah, he's got definitely enough. 125 missiles, 55 supers.
You're okay with 60 and 55, so
exactly.
He's more than fine. I know this from my time in the Randomizer tournament last year, where we had to stress about that many a time.
Sky doing his hybrid of the Behemoth Spark there, very nicely done. I believe he's the only one I've ever seen do it quite that way.
Did he wall jump up the left side first?
Yep.
I've seen a couple people do that, but it's not common. I don't know why people do it, I don't really understand.
I don't either.
But Scotty's finished with a time of 2:06.54, second place. Congrats to him on getting through that seed. Not much else I can say.
Yep. Looks like Scotty's gonna come in for an interview as well. I know Toasty will come in, he always does, so he's looking pretty close to done. Okay. Toasty gets his stand-up glitch.
So Gameaholics is still looking for items, which I find a bit curious.
Yeah. Did he pick up Charge Beam?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. And looks like we have Looks like we have Scotty in here.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
So, wow.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
So, what other words? Let's try at least kind of keep it PG rated, although John didn't.
I'm really upset is because the first time I was in Meridia, when I checked crab supers, I really wanted to check Mama Turtle, and I missed the little unmorph.
We wanted you to check Mama Turtle.
Oh my gosh, if I would have checked it back then, that would have been so much different.
Oh, and Toasty dies. Where did he last save? Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Oh no. So if you thought you had it bad, so Toasty never
Does he
did
have to
find.
fight Ridley again? He has to kill Ridley again, I think.
No,
Wait,
because
no.
he he died.
He's on his way out. He's on his way out of Ridley. Never mind. Yeah.
No,
okay.
but he's died several times trying to get the Turian. So
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. I'm being silly.
So it looks like Sephi just finished with a time of 2:09:37. So Scotty, yeah, what Toasty ended up doing is he never did find Varia, and has been doing Lower Norfair several times without.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh my goodness is right.
Yeah, so he's taking 4x damage going through that acid,
And he's gonna do it again.
and he's dead.
Yeah. Oh, poor Toasty. If ever there was a time to save at the bottom of Turian, that was it. So yeah, and we also you never almost so you were looking for Kraid when you finished up Lower Norfair, I assume, Scotty.
Yeah, I had to use the backwards logic. I knew there was a path that came out into Red Tower. And I was like, I never went through Green Hills that way. So that was finally, I figured that out. But when I found Torian, I was so hoping that was going to be Kraid's lair, and it wasn't.
And of course,
kind of sucked having to go all the way back twice there. But
and having to sit through the cutscene and yeah, I have to apologize to you. I was thinking you'd just forgotten it, and then of course Elm rightly pointed out that you were looking for it.
Yeah, I just never saw it the whole game. I don't know. I got so lost, man. There's this area rando is the most confusing thing ever.
Well, we
Worse
certainly
than
had.
Dorando?
Well, okay, so not as bad as that.
Yeah, but this seed was particularly trolly. With I mean, when you find Lower Norfair that quickly. And I think there were, at the very beginning, you guys had so few E-tanks that the choices were heated rooms without, 2 places I think there were heated rooms without any E-tanks. Fantoon, and Gameaholic managed to find one other route that actually got him to a few E-tanks before he ended up doing Fantoon, but yeah. That was, other than that was pretty darn crazy.
Okay, so I just want to say, as far as me rolling the seed goes, blame Keku for this, because if he wasn't racing his 2v2 combo rando race at the time that this started, he would have rolled the seed and not me.
Ah, okay. Well, then do you blame him or do you blame Zoe, since that's his partner, who actually, or even their opponents, for scheduling it at that time? So we just blame all 4 of them?
It's a good point, actually.
I thought it was a good seed, actually. Suitless Meridia, always good times.
Yeah, good times of around 2 hours.
Yeah, in all honesty, I think a 2-hour time on this seed is pretty good. The fact that John managed to make a lot of right decisions, and what was his, like, 120? Pretty darn impressive, I think.
143, but yeah.
143, yeah, but even 140, pretty darn impressive.
And he was still like, how did I win?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, I think one that was a 120 in the earlier race. So I might be mixing them up. Oh, Toasty's dead again.
No, he's not. He's fine.
Oh no, he's not. Oh no. Oh. Get that.
He's getting hit on purpose to make it faster to get his health
Okay, he
down like
got
this.
that crystal flash.
So like every time I see him take a hit, I start to think, oh, he's about to take 200 damage because like
Yeah,
in
yeah, that's what
RBO,
I was thinking.
yeah, but like in the rando, gravity not protecting from heat, you still have
Yep.
the gravity protecting from enemy damage.
Right, exactly.
He just needs to be a bit more careful in here. So
Yep.
yeah, he'll get there. Oh, so yeah, Gameaholic actually passed him up.
Yes, he did. Well, that's normal. Gameaholic regularly. Between Gameaholic and Canadian now, I can't tell you how many times they sniped him. Although it's usually because Toasty, for some reason, doesn't pre-dot done. He always forgets, and then he gets sniped by a few seconds.
I just mean like Toasty had a clear shot at second.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, well, not
Maybe not second, but certainly third place.
yeah.
Or fourth if you count Sephi, who's not on stream.
Oh, I when I said second, I wasn't counting Sephi.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But yeah,
Okay.
just too many struggles getting to Torian. Which...
Yep. Oh, then not saving there. I mean, I
Oh, yeah,
know.
he did make it through. I forgot. Actually, like he died so many times after that that I forgot that he made it in the first place.
Yep.
And it's like when you've got this right in front of you, you're not looking for Varia. Like I don't know how many places to him it can be. I don't remember what he's still got left. Probably
Yeah,
Plasma.
Yep, he would have plasma still. I don't recall if he checked plasma or Shack Tool for that matter. But at this point, two different randomizers plus watching the combo race, everything starts blurring together. So Scott, you got anything else you want to say before you go, or if you want to just stick around, that's fine too.
I think I'm gonna head out.
Okay, well, GG.
Little.
Congratulations on getting through that. That was a rough seed.
Yeah, I was really close to giving up, not finding Kraid's lair. So
Yeah, well,
glad I
yeah,
got
and I even said on stream, kudos to you for keeping with it at that point, because I think a lot of people would have said, "Well, that's it, I'm done."
All right, thanks for having me.
Yeah. You have a good night.
You too. Good night, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Good night. Okay. So we have Gameaholic is about to enter. Let's see if he decides to save. Nope, but he's in. I want to say he's in better shape, but I actually didn't see exactly what killed Toasty, so.
Maybe Toasty forgot he didn't have Varia.
Anyway, I've seen that happen before.
But like, I don't know about that because like usually with this many tanks, you'd go for stand up and
Yeah, see that's
That's
yeah.
very
It was
odd.
definitely in Mother Brain.
Oh, like it wasn't Rainbow. Okay.
No, I mean it was definitely during Mother Brain. I don't believe it was the Rainbow Beam. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. John says he was, looks like he got a little soft lock going. Stuck in the ground while going towards Mother Brain. So it sounds like he messed up the, stand-up glitch. Yeah, Gameaholic just using his supers. I I've been told this is slower DPS, but you know, you have them, you might as well use them.
The missiles are definitely slower DPS.
Oh, no question about that.
The supers are the same.
Okay. So Gameaholics not going to go for a stand-up. He's damaging himself down all the way 300.
The supers are actually less risky. As far as not losing time goes, because if you whiff a charge shot, that's
Yep.
Automatically at least 1 second lost.
Yep. Oh, okay. Thanks, Owl. Apparently, Gameaholic never did pick up the charge beam, so he had to use the supers and regular missiles.
But they're the exact same DPS.
Oh, and in fact, Toasty shouldn't have even been going for stand-up. Although I have seen it done. If you have that many missiles, you don't lose them all to the rainbow beam.
Yeah, you lose one missile and one super missile every 4 frames,
Okay.
which amounts to 75 lost. Power bombs, you lose one every frame. I don't know why it's different.
So yeah, Toasty probably shouldn't have even been going for that stand-up glitch. I thought he did go for it, so maybe he just forgot. It certainly happens. Okay. Canadian Owl on Mother Brain 3, while Toasty waits out the cutscene. Oh, sorry, the Canadian Owl. Gameaholic on Mother Brain 3. I've gotten used to him doing these races.
Yeah, I feel like Canadian Owl is in almost every weekly that I'm in.
Yeah. In fact, the last weekly I did before this was the RBO race, and he was in both. So. Okay, Gameaholic just has the escape left. And Toasty just has Mother Brain 3. We'll see if either one of these guys checks the animals. No one's done that so far.
I think they just really want this over with.
Yeah, I would agree.
Oh, we only had one forfeit through all of this.
That's pretty good for this seed. Okay, and Gameaholic has officially done with an official SRL time of 2:22:19. GG to Gameaholic.
Oh, Toasty going for a blue bomber.
Yeah, he'll try this a few times.
Does he usually do that?
Yeah.
Suitless Ridley got to count for something for Toasty. I'm honestly like more impressed by the acid run on the way to Turian.
Oh man, absolutely. We'll see just how far he goes to. Looks like Gameaholic's gonna join us. And Toasty almost done here. Getting that last all-important moonfall. Saving only a second or two there.
Nice.
And doing the left side behemoth sign spark.
It didn't make it all the way. I don't think he was crouching, maybe?
I'm not sure. And Toasty Muffins has finished with an official SRL time of 2:24:28. So GG to Toasty.
Alright, so we're gonna have these guys in here soon to
To
tell us how they
rehash
really
this.
feel.
uh,
I mean, okay, honestly, like, I see talk about the super fun suits setting. This might as well have been super fun suits.
so the super fun suits removing a suit. How does that work? There's only one suit shows up.
Yeah, it can randomly remove a suit. There's also a super fun combat, which can randomly remove some combat weapons.
Oh wow. Okay, hey Toasty, how you doing?
Hello, how's it going?
Great.
Doing
So
alright.
do you want to know where Varia was?
I do.
Main Street missiles.
Oh man, I tried to check that spot, but I couldn't like see it. When I went there early and I was like jumping up there, oh god.
Yeah, you can't see it from inside Crab Super's tunnel, which I think
that's
is-
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, Elma and I were both speculating the possibility of having to check those first few spots of Lower Norfair from that backdoor entrance. We had forgotten that none of you had found that spot either until I want to say John was the first one to actually get it.
Yeah, that's right, I went through Meridia the other way, so I didn't even go up Main Street
Mhm.
when I finally went there. Well, how about that?
Well, kudos to you for getting through that
Yeah.
acid room without Variosuit. Oh my god, I wasn't sure if that was doable.
I wasn't either. I was like, I forgot that I do take like full acid damage in the with these settings.
Yep.
The suits kind of split up like that, and so I was like, oh shoot. And then I was hesitant to Crystal Flash just to save ammo for Turian, so
Mhm.
that's why I kind of died a couple times at the start, and then finally just said heck with it. I'll farm Metroids. But then it gave us ammo when we
Yep.
entered Turian anyway. So
Yeah,
I
was just-
forgot that was a thing.
Alright.
Yeah.
I forgot to look for it because I didn't notice it the first race, and then Chidi told me that had happened. So, how you doing,
Yeah.
Gameaholic?
What the? Oh. I thought I was done for after dying, like, what, 3 times in Fantoon? 4?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yep.
yeah,
remember.
was that a required 0 tank Fantoon?
No.
I did.
No,
I-
Gameaholic managed
Oh.
to do it with a few more tanks.
Oh right, you could get the power bombs and go out and do stuff. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
tricky.
I did,
Yeah.
That early gauntlets paid out super well, because when I first saw Red Ship, I was like, oh, no, I'm not doing Fantoon with 1 tank. I mean, I barely did 3, so
Yep.
I don't think I was going to go far with that first route.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. That's a tough thing with no e-tanks, no suits. That's a rough fight.
Yeah,
How many people tried without any E-tanks?
I did it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was hard.
I thought I was done for, so I mostly joked around for the rest of the run. Then really didn't think I was. I thought I was dead last at that point, and then
Mhm.
until I saw Varia, and I thought, wow, this is a pretty silly seed.
Man. Wait, so was I the only one who didn't get Varia the whole game?
Yep.
Oh. Alright. I was like,
Oh, wait, at
everyone's
least-
suffering with me.
Okay. At least the only one on stream. We didn't
Yeah.
see what Sephi did, so.
Sephi, well, according to chat, Sephi got Varia before Gravity,
Right.
which in area rando, you can do that by charging a spark if a portal allows you to do that. That's
Oh, yeah.
Main Street.
That's
Oh,
really clever, actually.
It lets you hang
Mhm.
on to it like that. What?
Through the water.
Oh,
crap!
oh no, he used a spike suit. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, with this.
So-
With this
But
spike.
that is probably a thing you can do. Maybe, I don't know.
That is really cool, actually, and that's very clever.
It would depend on where the portal is.
Yep.
But yeah, apparently he just spike suited.
Yeah. So yeah, my only comment this race would be like I thought I actually was doing very well, but I forgot, and I reminded myself before, but then I forgot the cathedral location when I kind of did the full clear Norfair.
Yeah,
I
that
think that's
hurt me a
what-
lot.
Yeah, that's what cost me because then I went to Meridia and like, checked everything and had to go back out and
Checked everything you could
full
check.
clear.
Yep.
Yeah, so if I had done Meridia right then, I would have got Gravity and been on my
Mhm.
way. But yeah, that kind of cost me a lot of time. But oh well. And then of course the shenanigans at the end there. Sorry.
Oh, we were having quite
Yeah.
a bit of fun at your expense.
Ugh.
So no need to apologize.
I
Uh,
thought I threw it again after I tried to go for the left sand pit before checking bot wound.
hmm
Oh, I did the same. Yeah. So
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why John was a little bit ahead of you. I think you were both in. Yeah, you and John Toasty were both in Murray at the same time, but he had the ice beam, and he said, "I'm just going to go straight to Botwoom. I'm not going to bother with those sand pits."
yeah.
So he's
yeah,
able to pick
exactly.
up that gravity suit.
Yeah, I searched high and low for that ice beam, and just the one spot I forgot. Of course, Cathedral. I mean, it's an easy spot to forget. You
Oh,
have
it's a
speed
very
booster.
easy. Very easy spot to forget.
Yeah, especially with speed.
And
Yeah,
then,
we actually thought that was what was gonna do you and not the acid dive.
yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, this is fun. Like I learned a lot this seed, so it was definitely really. I thought it was really fun. I was having a great time, even though I was struggling. So
Well, that's good to hear.
yeah. Oh yeah, I did think about the crystal flash clip actually, because I had like 40 power bombs, but I didn't want to look like an idiot and after waste 40 power bombs. I've never done it before, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen it done a couple times. Of course, famously, Sephi doing it in the randomizer race
Yeah.
versus White Mage Becky last year, but when they switched streams, and wow, that's still my all-time favorite rando race.
Gosh, yeah, he did do it, huh? Yeah, I'll have to get in the practice ROM and try it out a little bit before I go for it. Live, I don't know.
Or just remember to check those extra areas.
Yeah, that too would work.
Well, okay, so it's probably getting a bit late for all of us here. Anyone else have anything to say before we call it a night?
What a dumb seed.
Toasty?
No, thanks, guys. Yeah, it was dumb, but I thought it was fun. It's kind of cool. I'm glad to try something new. But yeah, thanks so much for commentating and putting up with my lousy gameplay towards the end there.
Well,
I-
thank you so
yeah.
much for running.
I thought X-Ray would save me no matter what in the Mother Brain stand-up glitch, and I was wrong. So I
Yeah,
learned.
okay. Before we go, I gotta ask you
Yeah.
because you didn't have charge beam, did you? Did you?
No.
You never got charge beam. So
No, I
what were
was-
you doing trying to do stand-up glitch?
Trying to be funny. That's what I get.
And without a save.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So you got to do that Astrum a couple extra times, but at least the second time you knew you could do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
Yeah, thank you, guys.
yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you. Yeah,
commentating.
thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in and chatting with us. thank you to all the runners, Black John Elite, Toasty Muffins, Gameholic, and Scotty McBody / Scotty Morphball / Tatori. Also to Sephi / Antinomy in the background and TG Derp. Thank you to Speed Gaming for hosting this and allowing us to do something that ended up lasting as long as it did. And thank you so much, Elm, for being at the last minute and doing commentary with me. I really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm really tired though.
Yeah, me too. And I think you're an hour ahead of me. Yeah, it's getting awfully late. So
Yeah.
So, as always, good morning, afternoon, or good evening, or good night, wherever you may be.